GoldenDent.
We have a mandibular first molar tooth that is deemed non-restorable. We have a vertical fracture in the furcation area, and the patient has symptoms. So we're going to remove this tooth in preparation for a future dental implant. Now, in so doing, we want to use some innovative tools. We're going to use something called the GoldenDental WAMkey. The WAMkey is a really neat instrument that will help me remove the crown in this situation. We're then going to section the root and use the GoldenDental Physics forceps to atraumatically remove the mesial and distal roots as if they were two separate bicuspid teeth. We are then going to graft the site in preparation for a future implant. So we can see we have a tooth that was deemed non-restorable, and we're going to remove this crown. Now, conventionally, to remove a crown, you would take some type of burr and section the porcelain and metal on the facial aspect, onto the occlusal, onto the lingual, then take some type of instrument to separate the mesial and distal part of the crown and remove the tooth, thus destroying the crown, which is fine. You go through a lot of burrs that way. But here we want to demonstrate a little different technique. To remove the crown, we're going to use, again, a really innovative tool called the Golden WAMkey. And the WAMkey is a series of 3 instruments, and you can see the shape of it. There's a little ball, so to speak, on the end. And we're going to use this ball to remove the crown without sectioning the crown in total. So you can see the unique design of the instrument. And what we want to do is we're going to make a preparation onto the facial aspect of this crown, a small elliptical hole, so to speak, and we're going to penetrate through to the occlusal table. Now, the question you may have is, well, where's the preparation? You don't really know where the preparation is, but we assume that the preparation of this crown is on the occlusal 1/3 of the crown. So I'm going to make an elliptical opening in the facial aspect of this crown so that I can place the ball of the WAMkey through that little hole onto the occlusal table by the central groove area, and then simply rotate that crown off. This is a wonderful system even if we weren't going to remove this tooth, if we were just going to replace the crown. It's very, very innovative and allows us to use this crown as a temporary in the future, which saves a lot of time. It's also wonderful for our new zirconia crowns or Bruxer crowns. In trying to remove those can be very difficult. So making a small opening, as I'll demonstrate in a moment, is pretty innovative. So you can see we're going to make an opening in the facial aspect, and to do that what I did is I just made a little marking to show you approximately where I want to prepare the facial aspect of this crown so to be able to put the WAMkey ball into it and remove the crown. So I just did a little marker there to show you what I need to do. I'm taking my high speed with a burr, and I'm making an elliptical opening through the porcelain, through the metal, onto the occlusal table, or where I perceive the occlusal table of this tooth to be present. We'll go all the way through, and you can see it's just a small opening. And again, if we were just going to re-prepare this tooth, it would be quite easy to use this old crown as our temporary restoration and just cover that hole with a little composite material. So I'm taking my WAMkey, I'm just placing it through the little hole onto the occlusal table, and then just rotating my wrist, and almost like magic, this crown pops right off. So it's a very, very innovative, simple way to remove a crown in a variety of situations, and it's just a wonderful tool that you should look into.